Hey calisthenics community, it's Artem from Calisthenics School here, and today, in today's new format, we're gonna talk about history of one man and one trick invented by this man. So, check this out, it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna talk about one man who has Jewish roots, can't drive bicycle, and in the same time failed the physical test to get into army. In the same time, this man invented the hardest core move in calisthenics. His name is Luke Long. The last part of his name translated from Chinese like dragon, long like a dragon. You get me, right? Because I'm trying to translate from Chinese to English, having Russian mindset. That's just a crazy. So support this video because it's gonna be hard. Luke not only won a dancing championship in 1958, but also invented dragon flag. And you probably already got it, I'm talking about Bruce Lee. Until now, no one can exactly say, is Bruce Lee invented a dragon flag? Is he first one who did it? So I tried to figure it out. So I start searching on 3 languages actually, and every time I write a dragon flag, it brings me to Bruce Lee because it's named by his third name, which is pretty obvious and makes it totally impossible to find something about these dragon flag roots. Second thought which came into mind was, what if we call it proper shoulder lever, because it's kind of shoulder lever actually, and this is describe the mechanics of move, right? So this type of searching way also failed. So I decided to make it totally different, not link my searching to name and go out of Chinese circus, and didn't find anything. I actually found some really interesting and old photos with the shoulder lever, but back shoulder lever, which is pretty close to back lever on the bar, but with some shoulder support, which is close but not the same. So until now, I can't really say that Bruce Lee really get the idea from someone in circus. And I think it's true, but I have the real photo to show you. So we can say he invented it, because so far we can't prove other. We can argue about the inventor, but we have any doubt that Bruce Lee made this element popular, and then popularity blown away when Rocky IV just took place, and Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone, did this trick in his training montage in this movie. It was crazy cool. Actually, this awesome movie was one of the reasons why I decided to include the dragon flag in my advanced course on the way of muscle up, and also push-ups in a handstand, and many others, which are, by the way, all in one course, and you can learn them, and not only learn the tricks, but train your body with the body weight by really elite way. So all the links in the description, check them out, and we move further. There are a few variants of dragon flag execution. You can make it static, just hold it horizontally and just hold it steady, or you can make it in dynamic, so lift up and go back down. But actually no one knows that dynamic execution also separated on two variations, which is interesting. The first variation, in my opinion, is better. When you move your body up and down using your upper back power and actually changing the angle in your shoulder. Another way is changing angle and actually the line in your pelvis and lower back, which makes it really hard for the core but also dangerous for your lower back. And this variation, as we can see, made by Bruce Lee. This shows amazing core work and strength. He made it look so easy, and in the same time, he held the static dragon flag for so long. And now, let's move on and talk about anatomy. In fitness industry, dragon flag is the ab exercise, but actually it isn't really correct because when you hold it or when you do it in dynamic, you anyways use a lot of muscles of your upper back and your chest and your serratus. And all the core muscles hold your body straight in the position. There are so many different elements in calisthenics, and most of them taken from gymnastics or acrobatics or even breakdance. But this one, not. We only have few elements which is not taken from something else actually, which is surprising and actually really interesting. And more interesting than this element not only taken into calisthenics but also into gymnastics and acrobatics and pole dance even. What about me? I like dragon flag a lot, and when I started my trainings on my own playground which I made in my village from the wood and sticks, I made a special place for dragon flag and trained it there.
Здесь мы видим два столба для драгон флага.
And it made my core really strong and my progress with the front lever really fast. So if you want to progress with the front lever, dragon flag is the way to improve. I hope you like this type of video with a story. I worked a lot on it, and I will really appreciate if you share this video and make a like. So thumbs up, and if you still didn't subscribe, subscribe to this channel, and see you in the next episode.